While the spring Apple event brought the new iPad Pro 2021, we hope you weren't waiting on the iPad Air 5. The chances of that mid-range tablet coming were close to zero. Why do we say that? Well, it's only been a couple of months since the iPad Air 4 came out. It's still fairly new as tablets go, so we wouldn't expect a new one for at least 6, or maybe up to 18, months. Still, it could be worth tuning in just in case, or to see what else Apple announces. We've got a live blog up and running where we'll cover all the announcements as they are made, and any final leaks before the event. The first 3 generations of iPad Air had all sported a fairly similar look, but the iPad Air 4 brought a design overhaul to the series, moving it from merely being a larger entry-level iPad into effectively an iPad Pro Lite device. The 2020 iPad Air hit the shelves with a modern-looking design, generous processing power and a side-mounted fingerprint scanner, but without some of the premium features that make the iPad Pro the top dog tablet. So what could the iPad Air 5 bring? Another design update? Improvements to the screen? An extra camera? With rumors surrounding the tablet lacking, we don't yet know what form it will take. We can, however, at least put forth a wish list of what we'd like Apple's next generation of tablet to look like. iPad Air 5 release date and price. Apple doesn't generally keep to a yearly release schedule for its iPad Air line, but we can at least assume that the release of a new model won't happen before October 2021, a year after the launch of the iPad Air 4. While October currently looks like the earliest we'll see the iPad Air 5, it could be launched even later than October, with one source talking about a new model in 2022. So if you're thinking of buying a new tablet now, then the iPad Air 4 will probably be the latest model in this line for some time to come. Price-wise, the iPad Air 4 costs $599 $579 $899 for a model with 64 GB of storage, with prices going up for more storage or cellular connection. We could see prices for the iPad Air 5 in the same ballpark. News and rumors. We haven't heard much about the iPad Air 5 yet, but one source claims that an iPad Air model launching probably in early 2022 will have a 10.9-inch OLED screen. That size is the same as the iPad Air 4, but the technology is different, as current models use LCD. A move to OLED could lead to better contrast in colors, among other upgrades. However, with only one source saying this is happening, we'd take it with a pinch of salt for now. And if this tablet isn't launching until 2022, there's a chance that it's the iPad Air 6 instead. What we want to see. Here's what we want to see in the next iPad Air model. 1. Generous storage options. iPad Air 4. The iPad Air 4 is available with 2 storage options. 64 GB, which is unlikely to be enough for most users, and 256 GB, which is quite a bit more expensive. Most tablets come with 128 GB because it caters well to the majority and would work well with iCloud, or your cloud storage tool of choice, for those who require extra storage still. We'd like to see the iPad Air 5 arrive with 128 GB of storage, with Apple dropping the 64 GB option entirely. The latter may be a suitable provision for entry-level iPads, but is unlikely to ever be sufficient for the types of power users who would be investing in the iPad Air.